and I saw this poster for a gnomish illusionist that was pretending to be a fortune teller, and the sign said, "Beware of the small, medium, at large."
That's a good one. I like that one.
Huh. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I like it. Yeah, you know it's a good joke. Whatever. Like, yes, that was a good joke. Good joke. That was told well.
You
I got it.
are
Good game.
That was more wordplay to me.
Oh yeah, I know. It's one of those jokes where you laugh on the inside in pain.
That and just my sense of humor is just outrageously dark. It's hard to get like a flat joke to make me really bust out laughing.
So a guy walks into a bar and is disqualified from the limbo contest.
I was about to say, when you started to tell a joke after he said that, I was like, we do not have to have a contest to see who can go darkest. with the simple wordplay.
Yep.
Quickly throwing my links out there.
Yeah, I already threw out mine.
Excellent.
All right, my links are dispersed.
Excellent.
All right. Now to whoop the ass of the dog that keeps gnawing on my door.
Hasn't been fed?
Yeah, they've been fed.
Are they just trying to be greedy and get a double helping?
Well, no, I never really know what they want sometimes, because sometimes just lay on my bed, but oh, that's definitely the wrong screen. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just here, and I guess I have other people here. Oh, fuck them. I mean, I could just run the stream this way. I'll be here from the can. I'll be like, all right, guys, what are you doing next?
Oh, you're in a...
Hey, don't talk back or I'll fire the cannon. Okay, I'm gonna start being mature, I swear. One of these days.
Maturity's my job.
So who wants to run us through what we saw last time?
Well, I have a pretty good memory of it. So what we did is we decided to check out an we finally decided to check up on those Arasaka Black sites, so we hit one of the 3 ones that were mentioned. It was in the middle of a shantytown, old Japan town, in the middle of an active gang war zone between the Burna Boys, a net running gang, and the Tiger Claws, which everyone knows, or should know. The entrance was hidden inside of an old curio shop, where despite the protesting of the owner, who was definitely Arasaka. I mean, he had the gun. He had like the old Arasaka tech gun and everything. He said, "No, I'm totally not Arasaka. Nah." Had a 20 key like electronic lock just hidden in the back that led deep underground into the black site. So we made it through some retinal security, which was opened by our now prisoner, our shop owner turned prisoner, and we've been propping open the doors as we went through them to prevent them from locking behind us.
Yeah.
Other traps of note were the whatchamacallit, the electrified door handle, and an incendiary shotgun turret that we just disabled after it was passed.
I swear.
After we.
I wish I saw the shocked look on Mine's face when he realized that was trapped. But no, you had to tell him it was trapped, so I didn't get to see it. Asshole.
Where was the? But yeah, no, it was. We also dug around the reception area and the vending machine.
Yep, and he even tried to check for computer parts, but someone's got salvaged the whole thing. And
yeah,
what
they literally ripped out the motherboard and everything.
Yep, it was just a box built into the desk.
It won't even make a. I said at least we'll make a cool computer case.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. You unscrewed it and you took it.
I said I took it. I was like, I could use this as a sweet computer case.
Yeah, it'll build into a nice desk. Why not?
It's just a cool looking computer case. Is really what Serge was thinking. Like, oh hey, I don't have to pay for a computer case for a PC build.
Yeah. So that means that the party is kind of, because you also dealt with the turret just now. You countered it. I forgot.
Shot.
Oh, that's right. You unloaded it.
Yep. Not only did I unload it, I severed all of the electronics.
Oh, that's right. You sliced into it. Yeah. Then, yes, you're in a room with 3 doors on the side that are. Now it's worth noting that everything is labeled quite clearly. If you knew Japanese. But there are 3 doors to the side and a door to the front, as well as a wall-sized portrait of who you've come to believe is Yorinobu Arasaka. I believe I butchered that horribly.
Yorinobu.
Yorinobu.
Yorinobu. Okay, there we go.
Hi. Yeah. My Japanese pronunciation isn't awful.
See, I can hardly speak English on some days, so asking me to pronounce another language that's worse.
I just grew up with a bunch of Japanese kids.
Ah.
So I just kind of picked up a little bit of Japanese pronunciation. It's not great, but it's there. So yeah, no, it's Yorinobu. And okay, so where were we? So 3 doors on the left, 1 door in front of us.
Yes.
Portrait on the right.
And the door behind you that you came in through.
That's currently open.
Correct.
Permanently.
Yeah, you countered it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wedged it open. And disabled the mag lock. I'm just gonna turn to the party and just kind of give the look of which way.
There are 3 doors, right?
4.
4. Okay.
3 to the left, 1 in front of us.
Oh, I'm not talking about the one that we came through.
No, we came
Neither
through
is he.
the 5th door.
Okay.
Well, I think we should carefully check every room, one by one.
I think we
Really?
should each just take a room.
What about alarm
Sounds like a
systems?
bad idea.
No, I was suggesting the most awful thing. Let's just go to the closest one.
I mean, you're all
Okay.
kind of dispersed along the hallway. It's pretty subjective which one's the closest.
How about closest to the door we came into?
Okay. It's got some like medium font red lettering on it, and it has a slide handle, like you're supposed to grip it and then push it to the left.
I'm gonna roll perception
Okay.
to check for security, like alarm wires, security systems. Even if the electrified door handles is a thing, apparently. I also need to update my luck since we restarted the session.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. You look at the door and it doesn't have a lock on it. This might not be an office door. It doesn't seem to have any kind of like lock.
I'll test the door and see if it opens, and just open it slowly.
All right, you grip the golden hued handle and you hear a snicker snap. I want you to roll evasion. Doing great, Hydrated Wizard. How are you doing? Oh, dearly me. Okay. Let's see here.
An 11.
That's
That's actually not awful, considering I rolled a 1.
That's true, but you require the countermeasure to roll worse. It might, but it doesn't. You get hit. So what happened was you hear a snicker snap as a monowire cuts into your wrist. Partly blocked by your armoring. Let's see here.
That's a good way to lose a hand.
Usually it works. So this counts as an automated, very heavy melee weapon, attacking from the door handle.
Oh.
46.
Yes.
36, and I have an armor of 12.
If it gets double sixes, this could be bad. This could be a lose a hand situation.
Oh, but wow.
So I take 5.
Yeah, cause
Melee.
that's true. Yeah, at first I was like, wow, you blocked it all. I was like, oh, that's right, melee halves. Yeah,
It only puts me down to 35.
that's true.
That's like
It's a
that.
little
That
chunk.
puts a nice like cut on me, and I'm like, you hear, what the?
Hold on, is the chat not popping up, or did I just not catch it? No, it's popping up. Okay, I just didn't look in time. Then yes, you it digs into your delicious flesh a little bit, but you're able to whip your hand away. But yeah, you can see the wire, like now with a little bit of blood giving it color. You could see the wire where it was just kind of dangling near the handle, ready to strike.
I immediately just say, who the puts mono wire on the door handle?
Someone who does not like visitors.
Yeah.
As I then grab my some wire cutters out of my tool bag to just
Yeah, because you
snip the
have
monowire.
an industrial grade cutter with the proper like diamond blades. So you're just like,
Yeah, no, I have listed out everything in my tool bag, so you can.
yeah.
It's a very long list, but you can read it.
But yes, you countered the door trap and you try the handle again and you see like the mechanisms go, but it doesn't have enough leverage to actually make it like whipping Nene, so it's safe.
Yeah. No, heck, I even have bolt cutters in my bag. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and also thanks to the people contributing to the challenge, because that makes Navy's life easier for me to ruin.
Since I am in the Wicked Sails as well, and we did notice it was raining blood last time.
Actually, spoiler, not related to Brabbledar. I mean, you have no way of knowing that, but
I said we didn't know. We just said we'll deal with that later and just go rob the brewery.
Yeah. Though that would have been funny though, but no, that's because of the dark culture in the swamps. But we'll get there.
We have no idea who this Brabbledar is.
Yeah. Oh, but he knows who you are, and he's pissed.
Back to Cyberpunk.
Yeah, back to the punking cybers. So the door opens and you are treated to a traditional style desk. A traditional style Japanese office. So it has a desk kind of square in the middle of it. It has some chairs. There's a nice like landscape of like what you would assume to be like pre-city Japan. Like you've never seen a field without a skyscraper in it.
I'm going to do a much more thorough perception check this time. And I'm going to start looking around.
Yeah.
Looking around for first, if any more surprises are in this room.
Well, yes. You look down and you see little reflective lenses built into the floorboards. And you're pretty sure that means a laser grid.
Oh, let me check my tool bag to see if I have anything for that.
Reflective tape.
No, I'm saying also just to see the laser grid. Oh wait, I have IR vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have predator mode.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. Hold up. We might got a laser grid on the floor as I click my as I just kind of click my eyes into an IR spectrum.
Yeah, you click into IR mode, and this entire room has various beams in just various configurations, and you can see that they have like different powers and intensities. Like they're built to like pulse in waves, and this is basically a contortionist nightmare you see in front of you.
I'm gonna ask if anyone's got a. I said I can see the lasers, but you guys can't.
I just looked through my stuff. I don't have any makeup or anything.
Even a smoke grenade will work well. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't, because this is an IR laser.
Yep.
Which means you can't see them anyway, even if you use the smoke trick.
Yeah.
So IR lasers.
Can I check to see if these are connected to any kind of architecture?
You actually don't even need to use scanner, because at the other end of the room you can flat out see like a access panel, you've seen those kinds of access panels before. You're pretty confident you can get a signal.
Am I close enough, or do I need to get to the other side of the room though?
Isn't it like 10 meters?
It's like 6, I think.
Oh, that's right. An upgrade gives you 10 meters, but by default it's 6. I'm gonna
An
say
upgrade
that.
gives you 8. An upgrade gives you 8.
Oh, right. An update grade gives you 8. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say no. You're like, you're just out of range. It's purposefully built like up to the wall, so you couldn't pull that kind of goofiness.
Okay.
Well, I need to get significantly less close than everyone else to turn it off.
Well, I'm gonna start getting out my let's see. I'm gonna check through my bag.
Or we can just find the main power generation of this compound.
If we cut the power, we might permanently lock us out of the rest of the facility.
Yeah, that is very, very much. These backup generators are the only things sometimes keeping these doors from welding themselves shut.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any levels in contortionist, but I have an 8.
Now I'm gonna try a secure. Can I do like a security tech to kind of start like moving the lasers, kind of forming a path very slowly, since I can see the lasers.
Yes, that's electronic security tech check.
Should I burn luck or should I not?
I was gonna have to burn luck to do it to try to move through it.
I have a plus 15 in this.
I'd put like 2 luck into it.
Yeah. We can't get anything in this room if you don't pull this off.
And no. Electronic security tech. I'm gonna burn 2 luck, so this would be plus 2. That's a 20.
Oh, yeah. So you start countering the various laser spots that you see, and because you just have IR vision, this is actually not that hard for you. You're able to clear enough of a path so Helvy's able to have a spot to stand safely.
I'm also going to use my glow paint to just kind of mark the safe path on the floor.
I'll jack in.
Yeah, you step forward and you're able to jack in, and you are met with a digital woman in a kimono who starts speaking in Japanese and bowing.
Is it possible to use my agent to auto-translate some of this? Since it's virtual?
Yes. You get subtitles, and the subtitles say, hello and welcome to the Arasaka administration mainframe for floor alpha beta gamma something or other, a lot of numbers. I don't know why they put something or other in an official Arasaka number, but they did. And she starts giving directions. She says that the next floor up is for officer data entry, and then the next floor up is for research assistant data entry, and it kind of goes forward. Like the next is a technician, and then up at the tippy top it says CTO.
Oh, is that like a C-suite person? Like it's chief technology officer or something like that?
Yeah, that would be this chief technical officer. So that's their data entry point. Because this seems to be some kind of like data processing area. And it also says that the security is located on the top floor, or the bottom. No, it would be the bottom floor, and so that's like the last floor essentially.
Okay, so I can just move through all the other floors without resistance until I get to the last one.
Well, it's not telling you about any ice or defenses.
Oh, I thought you were saying the security was on the last floor.
Oh no, the security control, as in to turn off the stuff you want to turn
Oh,
off.
okay.
Yeah. It's giving you a rundown of all the what's on the different floors.
How many floors are there?
At 5.
Yeah, 5.
All right.
So it was. Actually, no, it wasn't 4. It was this one. Then it was officers. Then
Officers, researchers, technicians,
C level.
CTO, and then security.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll say out loud to the group, this is gonna take me a while if y'all want to look around.
I mean, we can't really go into this room until you disable the lasers. So I'm gonna move on to the next room, like the next door, along the left side wall.
Okay. Are you gonna grab the handle again?
I've learned my lesson. I'm going to do a thorough check beforehand. Even flipping through my various vision modules.
Okay. You spot there's a similar automated wire trap on the handle.
I'm going to just nip that at the actuator.
Yep. Just snip. It's done.
Yep. Always properly sharpen your cable cutters.
And in this room, you see a bunch of like, you almost think it's like a storeroom, but there's all sorts of different tools and such locked up. There's a data entry terminal, but there's some kind of like technician's room.
I'm going to do another perception check for security inside this room.
Okay.
Once again, flipping through my my visuals, my visual range as well to check for laser grids.
Okay. Then yes, you with your sight beyond sight, you see that there is a similar laser grid.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that this room also has a laser grid.
Yeah, it looks like I need to get started then.
And in the hallway, Dino just kind of looks at the picture, goes, "Man, this guy has a fucking complex, doesn't he?"
Yeah.
Is the picture like nailed to the wall? Can I take it off the wall?
I think the picture is the wall.
Do you try?
I'm gonna poke it with the end of my barrel, like to see if it's like if it's like built into the wall.
You give it a hearty strike with, well, not a strike, more of a nudge, a prod, if you will, with the butt of your gun, and dust shakes into the air as the portrait actually does shift to the side like a centimeter.
How big is it?
It is a big boy. I'm thinking like 10 by 15.
Can I knock it off the wall?
Yes. Onto your friends?
No, just onto the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut around.
I'm gonna pass him my utility knife so he can just, if it has a frame.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut around the outside and then roll it up. Send Ezekiel to put it back in the main area, unless there's a complication.
Well, the thing, not really a complication. You start gingerly cutting it free of the frame when you notice that as you're starting to wrap it up, there's like a mechanism built into the frame that's like a secret door. Like it's one of those little nifty devices, like you heard your boss has one in his office, where it cuts a hole in the portrait out on command and then sews it back up with nanites.
Oh, so it's like a secret door.
Yeah, cause
Some
you
Scooby-Doo shit.
you peek behind the portrait and you see that there is in fact like a door-sized like hole in the wall, and it goes into a corridor that ends in a retinal door.
Okay, boys. I might have accidentally found something.
Yeah, you didn't think Dingo fucking around would be useful, did you?
I just
no,
wanted the picture.
I'm gonna say retinal door. Might be time for our cuffed
For our
friend to have a
friend.
show.
Something tells
Wait.
me that this isn't gonna work this time. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's worth a try. If it smashes his head, it's his head, not ours.
Alright, if you guys want to do it. I don't know, man.
First things first. Let me hit the next door on the left and start disabling more security.
I could also just finish net running and disable the security.
Yeah.
Yeah, disable as much security as you can. As I said, I'm doing things like snipping wires and alarms that may be more
Okay.
not hooked up to an alarm system.
All right. Wait, Chen, do you want to use your prisoner on the door? Do you want to try that?
I don't think it's gonna work. Like,
Okay.
but
I mean, you don't have to.
he'll do it. He'll do it.
Oh, you'll do it? Okay.
Mhm.
Then yeah, you move him into position and you shove his head down just like before. It reads his retinal, and you hear like a chime that like rings out, and then a mechanism from under the scanner unfolds out and a needle jabs straight up into his like under his jaw, and he just kind of spasms in your arm, and then the needle comes out and he drops to the floor.
So he's dead.
He is, yeah, stick a fork in him. He's done.
Oh well.
Well, see, I kind of exactly called it. Like, it squished his head. Well,
I
from the
think it might have been
inside.
a toxin deployer.
I think it chemically squished his head.
I guess so. I'm gonna start looking for mechanical bypasses on this particular model of like retinal scanner, while Helvy does her net running. So let's cut to Helvy's net running and switch to our hacker man mode.
Oh yeah, we're going full hacker man mode. Let's do this. So, Helvy, I assume once you're done listening to this explanation, you just want to try the next floor, or do you want to try scanning? Or is it scanning?
Pathfinding.
Pathfinding.
Pathfinding. Sorry.
No, because what it might tell me is there's something that's really bad on the next floor, and then I'm gonna go and deal with that bad thing anyways. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my 3 turns for armor, and for buddy cop, and on my last action, I won't use my last action to move up in the architecture, but I'll move up in the architecture with 1 action left.
You move up in the architecture, and you see cubicles upon cubicles upon cubicles in an endless sea, and there's a little sign in it says it's in Japanese, and then it's in English. It said in English under it says officer's data entry point. And so there's kind of an official looking like machine for data entry in front of you. It doesn't look like any computer you've seen, but it fits the part in this cubicle maze.
Is it like a control node, or is it just?
Kind of. It's a control node that processes data and like generates files. So you could control this node and potentially get a file from it.
I will do control it. I will not do control, because that's probably going to be negative.
Yeah, you start trying to control the node, and at first it starts to whir up, and then and then it just shuts off, and it says out of service. Come back later.
All right. I guess I'll move up in the architecture again.
You move up in the architecture, and there is a samurai standing there, and the digital samurai looks at you, unsheathes his katana, and points it at you.
I guess he gets to attack because that's the end of my actions.
Well, this is actually a speed roll, but it will be, but it will be his go as well. Let's see here. When am I making this thing?
Moving up doesn't count.
Yeah, moving up doesn't count.
No, but I had
he used control though.
No, I used 2 on the 0 floor for protection and 1 on the first floor for.
Let's see here.
Oh, he doesn't have to roll very high.
Yeah. Okay, then
But is he the same type of program that Buddy Cop is?
killer.
Oh. I do not have the stats for that.
It's anti-program. Let's see here. That's speed.
Oh, the samurai. The samurai's
Jesus.
not anti-program, is he? Or is he?
This particular. Wait, no. No, this particular
say-
samurai is anti-personnel. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, I don't know why they would put that
Yeah,
many
that would-
anti-programs
That would
in
be
their architecture.
very, very goofy. You're right. I was like, well, I said killer, and then I'm like, wait a second. Why would they put killer there? That doesn't make sense. Wow. Okay. So I think this just means I make a free attack. I don't think this means it automatically hits you. Let me quickly check.
Oh, I thought the way we'd done it was like when I move on to the architecture in the first floor, they.
Because it's a contest. I know there's a contested speed roll, but I don't remember. I may be messing this up horribly. Let's see here. Why am I messing this up? Okay, you. Oh no, it does immediately hit you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the way
right.
you've been doing it. It's been like a free attack. Huh?
Yeah, basically as it reses, it strikes at you, and it's about like dodging that initial strike. Right. So that's going to be... I'm sorry. I just saw it. Come on. There we go. It's gonna hit you for 3d6.
And what's the effect?
The effect is you cannot progress deeper into the architecture or jack out. You are in an honorable duel.
Ooh. Well, he's almost got me a fourth of my health down, so let's hope he's.
Because don't you have armor? Doesn't that go down by 4?
Oh yeah, I do have armor, so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make it 3?
Yep.
Yeah, but I was already down by 2, so I'm still at 34.
Oh.
I took a shotgun blast last episode.
Okay, and now it's going to it gets its own swibbity swipe at you. So this is going to be
It's marginally better.
+8.
Plus 8. Oh wow. This is bad.
Nothing you can do to save it.
No, like I might be done for. Yeah. Ooh, this is not good at all.
Well, let's see.
And on today's episode, our netrunner fucking dies.
Is this? I think that no, because it only my armor only goes down if it attacks the armor because it's a program and it doesn't attack programs. So
Well, no, the armor helps you, but the armor doesn't die unless it attacks the armor. Yeah, it keeps working until an anti-program kills it.
the good news is although I haven't reached it yet, I do have my pain inhibitor. So
Yeah, so you take 9 total from this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get in a death spiral. Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna die, but I won't spiral down to death.
Oh, good. At least we have that. We have that going for you. So, it is your turn.
Oh, buddy count goes before me.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Dingo, go fucking lay down. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. It's going to hit. I think it's... Yeah. Wow, for 15 damage,
okay.
Buddy Cop blasts a hole into the samurai, and it's like, "Ugh!" And then it kind of adopts its stance again. Now it's Helvy's turn. It was an adventure until it got shot in the knee.
I will use sword.
Okay.
Which I guess means that I am having an honorable sword duel with the samurai. This is very, very cyberpunk.
That's
in
true.
VR.
And that's gonna be a hit. You got him. Yeah.
Right now you have.
You get a very good cut deep into him, and he's leaking data all over the place, but he still stands.
I'll hit him again.
With another one.
Yeah, I have 2 swords.
He.
I learned my lesson on only having one sword is a bad idea.
Oh wow, I think he's hosed.
Oh, that should not have been 5 + 1. I don't know why it.
No, that's
You
right.
add the program value.
Because you're rank 5 and the sword's +1. That's
yeah,
true.
I was I was getting confused and looking at the samurai's last roll.
Oh no, the samurai just has as ass defense. Then yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you coup de grace the samurai?
Yeah, I want to disarm the samurai and have like the digital katana fly off, and then have a second of just pointing the sword at him, and then chop his head off.
Absolutely. You do so, and then digital sakura blossoms just drift down, and it's the scene is once more serene as there's data dripping all over the place, and you have defeated the samurai.
That leaves me with a net action.
Indeed, and there's another terminal block here that's just sitting in the middle of the sakura field with the cherry blossoms just dribbling down from the trees above.
I'll be in control.
This was the research computer, so you get a research file, and you're gonna have to roll ID later to figure out what it is, but it's it's kind of hard to put into words like what this file looks like, because it's data that you can't even begin to parse yourself. You just it's beautiful. All you can really call it is some kind of like raw research data from the Arasaka Black site.
Oh, now that's got to be worth some eddies.
I'm hoping that it has something in it that we can use, but if it's just eddies, that's also good. Like, I don't know. I'm sure Arasaka has all kinds of weird things that edge runners could use that they research.
I'm very interested in that tool in the tool technician area personally. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can move up in the architecture. I don't have any actions left, but I'll go ahead and move that.
Before you move up, can I make an electronic/security tech to kind of start working on the
go for it. I'd
the
say,
retinal scanner door?
I'd say it's about search time. Sure.
Just so we have kind of a meat space, and then after Helvey does a full round, I do a meat space thing.
Yeah.
Of deactivating security. So I'm gonna try and keep my hands away from that needle.
That you should, because you start fiddling it with it, and sure enough, it comes shooting up, and thankfully you're far away from it when it does, and that gives you enough time to jam the mechanism in place, and then you just disable it as the best way you can, like cutting every little tube and pneumatic you can until the needle just kind of falls limp.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna try and take a sample of that neurotoxin.
That's easy. You snip some of the tubes and tie them together, and you have a little like capsule of the stuff.
I'm going to put that in a sack. In a sack that is separate from everything else, so I don't coat all my tools in neurotoxin. And keep that in a safe place.
It's another fine morning. Time to lick my tools.
We have seen at least one person accidentally poison themselves, so it's not an unreasonable security measure, I think.
Yeah, I mean, what if I'm baking a cake with my tools?
Yeah, I know. Like, sometimes you have to use the vise to hold the cake together in the oven. Like
you have a broken pot, so you just put the vise to hold the pot.
And then the neurotoxin gets cooked, and it just vaporizes, and all your food is coated in neurotoxin.
Yeah, no, so... Okay,
And
so
then-
I disabled the needle. but
Yes,
not
you
the
did.
door.
The door's a tougher nut to crack because it's got a beefy maglock on it.
Actually, I think I have a tech tool. I can probably start working on bypassing that after Helby does her thing.
Well, it's built into the frame itself. It's one of those things where you don't really have an excess of attack to it. The best you can do is screw around with the keypad, but it's kind of unsure, or the retina scanner, but it's kind of you're not sure if you have what you need to spoof that kind of retina.
I'm not thinking of spoofing the retina as much as I am literally popping open the thing in such a way where I disable any kind of optical or tamper switches.
Well, you start doing that, and you hear from within, and smoke starts to pour out as you see a little drip of green fluid drop to the floor and start like fizzling.
Oh shit!
The door fried itself.
No, that might be acid.
That's what I'm saying. Did the door fry its own circuitry to prevent you from screwing with it?
I mean, I'm wearing a smog mask, so poison gas doesn't quite work on me.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so I have no idea what's going on. Was that acid or was that poison?
It was definitely acid.
And it's just kind of starting to spray down from the ceiling.
No, it's leaking from the panel, like the panel innards where your tools are.
God damn it, that's another good pair of screwdrivers out the window.
Yeah.
More
There's-
importantly, I think the retinal scanner is gone now.
Oh yeah, that has gone the way of disco.
Think we could maybe blow the door open?
Well, I was thinking, even if we can't blow the door open, I think we have enough ordnance that maybe you can expose part of the maglock so you can actually work on it.
Yeah, we are.
Let me
I
check.
have like 5 incendiary grenades just on me.
Yeah,
Well-
we probably have the second most ordnance of anyone in history in this building.
I mean, considering like a couple blocks away someone nuked the city, I'm gonna say no, that's probably not true. But
Well, in this building, second most. Arasaka being first.
We don't know if any
we don't know if any edge runners have ever been here
Yeah.
before.
let
We are
me check-
second on a list of 2.
Let me check, because I think I might have a tool that can yep, nope. I actually do have an angle grinder. I can
I
start
mean-
carving away at the concrete.
Oh my
Gotta
god.
take wherever, right?
It'll take time, yes, but no, I can actually start carving away at the concrete and the door kind of like frame area to start exposing the maglock as Plan C.
Oh my
I think we
god.
We can go back to this door later. Maybe we'll find something that'll help us.
No, I already have the angle grinder out. Like, this is where I carried Bertha for. I'm just removing some screwdrivers from my
One of those
for my
times
tool
where I
list.
wish I was able to just ask Mike Ponce with questions. I'm like, so what do I do if my party whips out an angle grinder? Like, what's the Pondsmith method here?
easy. Just make the
breaks.
concrete thick enough where it will take me an inordinate amount of time to get through.
Yeah, like
I mean,
it takes a couple hours.
That's a given, but I
It
was
takes
like
a couple
beyond
hours
that.
and breaks the angle grinder, so he has to go buy a new one.
Yeah, I think
That-
we're gonna find another solution rather than him grinding at the concrete for 3 hours.
Yeah, cause you can already tell, like, once he starts cutting, you're like, it's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I did type in my tech bag angle grinder.
Helvy, you move up to the next floor in the architecture, and there's another one of those nodes that's just kind of sitting there in the middle. Though this floor is more of like a serene apartment looking over some waves.
Well, are there any samurai?
No, this is a samurai-less floor.
And the waves just make me instinctively ask, are there any krakens and/or communist krakens?
I mean, no, you hear no splooshing or whispers of the fatherland. So,
Fatherland's Germany, I thought.
it is. I
Your
fucked that up.
It's fine.
It's just generally Germanic countries in general. Slavic countries say motherland.
Because it's Mother Russia
Um,
and Father Germany. Ooh woo.
that's how you get a Poland. Yeah, I'll just do control then. I am changing my nickname from 10s and 1s to 9s and 2s.
All right, so with that 14, you gain control, because it was. This wasn't the CTO one, was it? I don't think it was.
No, this is. I think there's one more level
Officers,
between me and the
report.
CTO.
Oh, this would be the technicians one. Then yes, you find a file, and you actually know exactly what this is, because it says this is the Arasaka Ronin Night City patterning, and it has, this is basically the complete blueprint for the for one of the more standard Arasaka assault rifles in production, including a couple secrets that you usually don't find online. Also, hi Lithidora. Where'd you get the blood? Oh, of course, Jason Mewes has the Buddy Christ emote.
It would be really fortunate if I happen to know someone who worked with Militech.
I don't know, man.
Wait, or a techie who can produce things off of said blueprint.
Well, yeah, but we could also just go buy a Ronin. Like, this is not valuable because we could.
Yeah,
make
Militech Ronin.
No, it's an Arasaka Ronin.
Yep.
Oh, so it's an Arasaka copy of the Militech Ronin.
Sort of. It's weird. Cause wait, I thought Militech copied Arasaka because it's the name's Ronin. No.
The Ronin was one of the first designs by Militech to replace the AR-15.
Oh.
They were replacing the FM piece of crap that jammed and got a lot of people killed.
Okay, then hold on. Let me actually look on the wiki for a good candidate of what this is.
Check Cyberpunk 2021.
There's also Arasaka like sniper rifle. That's kind of pretty cool.
Well, this is specifically. I want this specifically to be an assault rifle.
Okay.
Because if I gave you certain other Arasaka... Wait, Skippy's Arasaka? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but
Beat 'em.
Reloading. Thanks, Choom.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. The WAA Bullpup assault weapon. Tough, reliable, chipped for smart gun use.
Hmm.
So this is for a exceptional assault rifle that you have to basically pay for you have to build the smart chipping into the cost, and
Okay.
that's basically the what it is.
Check streaming chamber. That this will just help us in the future for the same.
Oh, I can also throw that in there. What's that? Oh, Jesus, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh.
I love that. That's how I get all the weird names for my guns.
Because
Um,
that's
Yeah.
the wiki I was on. It's just I didn't know that they had things so neatly
Organized?
Organized.
2021. I'll check it Cyberpunk 2021.
Yeah, there's another one that's really well organized.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm
control.
I'm liking the look of the bullpup assault weapon.
Yeah.
Also check out this wiki. It's more 2020 style stuff,
That's fine.
but
If you, yeah. If
but
you
it has a huge library.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because we don't have a date for the new Black Hands, do we?
No.
Shit.
They're taking pretty long for their new first.
Well,
they,
but-
they want us to they want us to do like all the content basically.
I'd also rather them take longer and have it not be like. 'Cause
Yeah.
some of the books in 2020 came out a little dodgy.
Absolutely, because
yeah, it's
it's
you
just
showed us
kind of how the it's how the industry was back then. You had to do your quarterly book in order to make ends meet. That's just kind of how it was back then. But moving on, you grab that file, and that was one action, so you have 2 left.
I will move up in the architecture.
Okay. You move up in the architecture, and there is
Those are unwelcome. Maybe as a Japanese Kraken, I can start making a checklist of.
Well, what's funny is the samurai had the exact same stats and rules as the Kraken. You did fight a Japanese Kraken.
Oh, they made it.
There are 2 kitsune here, 2 flaming kitsune that are dogs of flame that are jumping around. Go, ow!
Basically 2 hellhounds.
Yes.
Well, I guess let's hope I survive the first round. Because I think, yeah, I need to do speed checks against both of them.
Yes. Oh wow, and their attacks 6.
Yeah, they are scary.
So that's a 10 and a 2.
Okay, that's a hit and hit.
Oh, I'm gonna take both of these.
Yeah. So that's a 10 and a 6.
Does 6 and 6 does 2, so that's
6
8
plus 2.
damage.
Yeah. 8 damage from the 2 L-ounds, and you have 2 actions.
That takes me down to 18, so.
Oh dear.
The pain chip is kicking in. I'll use sword on I'm gonna do all of my attacks on one and try to take one down and then move to the other. So I'm gonna use sword on one, and then if it doesn't go down, I'll use sword on it again.
What about Buddy Cop?
Buddy Cop goes at the top of the initiative, which would be before I go next time.
Yeah, because it's Hellhound, Buddy Cop, you. I'm pretty sure the way this works is they basically jump out to the top.
Well, he's saying is, yeah, but I'm about to go twice, so shouldn't Buddy Cop go before I go?
No, because it's still your turn.
Attacked on your turn.
Okay, because he's already read. Yeah, now you've got me confused.
You still have you have 2 more net actions left in your turn. You're not going twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
Okay.
action. I'm
All
gonna.
right.
That means I go twice though.
Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that. I'm saying it doesn't count as 2 turns. That's a different mechanic. Okay. Oh wait, that was the absolute wrong roll. Hold on. Oh wow. A 9 and 11. I think I blocked both of those.
Because this game is not consistent with defender or attacker winning. It changes based on circumstance.
Yeah, which is annoying, and I wish they didn't do that. Because sometimes it's meets it beats it, sometimes it's defender wins. Is net running meets it beats it, or is it defender wins? That I don't know.
Yeah. I generally go defender wins in general for all
Okay.
in this
Looking,
game.
but I don't see it.
It doesn't state it.
Oh, great. All right, then yeah, it looks like it's gonna block both of those, and then they're going to each dog on ya. So I got a 9 and a 14. All right, blocked and hit. So I hit you for 2d6. Oh God.
What's
I'm sorry.
Well,
'Cause-
I already got the next character ideas running in my mind. I'm prepared. I have accepted my fate.
Well, you can always slide and jack out.
No, I would suffer the consequences of any undefeated things that I've encountered. They'd both get to attack me.
No, that's only if you unsafely jack out. If you do a control jack out, you don't.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to cut your losses. No.
Okay, so
I'll risk it one more time. I think I can, because this is valuable enough. I don't think with armor res they're both gonna be able to combined hit me for 13 damage.
I don't know. They're
It
getting
would be a really
close.
high roll.
Oh, I was also rolling
Or-
way too high for their. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been fucking up. You did in fact. I totally fucked up. You hit your last two attacks. Because I thought their defense was 6. It was 2. Those were hits.
Okay, they have a high attack.
I have listexia. I tend to jumble numbers in front of me on charts. I apologize.
Well, then that would be 24 of damage to the first one.
Yeah, well, the one that missed you doesn't exist anymore. You chop it to bits, and it vanishes in the ether. And so then Buddy Cop's going to attack the other, already hit the other one. Because I was double checking it, I was like, why are these hellhounds so powerful? I don't remember these being so powerful. It's because I was reading the wrong column. Buddy Cop is going to shoot one of the Kitsune. There's data splattering all over there. Now it's your turn. This was I swear this was intended to be a fight you could win. What's up? Yeah, he shot the one that's left. So it's at
there's only one left. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you destroyed one.
It's a 10.
Okay, then yeah, that is a hit. There's just a little like data devil mouth that's like wiggling in the air and spouting fire left.
I'll hit it again.
I think it's that.
Yeah, now you finished it off, and it explodes into data, leaving the control node.
I'll use my last net action to use control then.
It's asking for the CTO's credentials. And it doesn't seem to really want anything else. You try blasting it with some junk code to get it to open, but it just will not obey.
Is that a way of saying I'm gonna need to find that before I try again?
I mean, you don't have to, but it'll make this process far easier. Because it's a difficult check.
Yeah, when it comes back around to me, I'll probably try again twice, and then if I don't get it on those 2 times, I'll move up and work on use the other net action for the security.
Okay.
I guess we'll cut back to the meat space.
Absolutely. As Dino's there smoking, and he's going, "Come on, guys, we've been waiting around in this room for fucking ever. Are we gonna go somewhere? We're in Arasaka Black site. Let's kick some desks, pee in some drawers. Come on."
Honestly, I kind of agree.
Well, there's a door there, and it points to the door that's opposite of the door we came in on, and then.
I'm gonna say, let me just hit up that last door real quick. And just move up the lasers, and then we could and then we can ransack the hell out of those 3 rooms on the left.
All right.
As I said, we're here to clean this place out. Any piece of black tech we leave behind is a piece of black tech that is not in our pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Dino just kind of shrugs and goes, "Hey, what's that blinking light over there?"
I turn and look at it.
You don't see anything, and you turn back, and Dino's trying the door on the other end of the corridor.
And does it do anything?
It opens, and he peers his head in, and he goes, "Clear."
All right, I'll walk in.
While they're doing that, I'm going to get the last door on the left pried open and deal with the lasers on the technician room. So first things first, I'll do a perception check on the door.
Oh, well, I was actually gonna give Wei Chen a little time to shine.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go.
As the 3 of you head through the door, and you're greeted by a large, like, lobby room. There's a bunch of, like, tacky waiting sofas and what appears to be like a large elevator door that's just it's not welded shut, but it's like secured. There's like an extra mag lock that's on top of it that's been like secured to lock it down. And there's a little like traffic cone in front of it that has like a "We're sorry, closed" written on it in English. And I mean, there are also side rooms. There's like a bathroom on the side and stuff like that. This is some kind of waiting center.
I guess I'll check the desk and see if I can somehow get the elevator running.
You check the desk and you can't quite parse what it says, but the display seems to be like saying that requires CTO override.
Oh. Guess we should check the side room. One of the side room.
You do so, and in this particular side room, you see that there's this is like a storage closet where there's a janitor's desk and a window that when you look out you just kind of see like a tunnel, like a maintenance tunnel almost, and you can see that there's a bunch of different like server machines that are lined up in rows and rows in that room, and you can see like cold air being blown in.
So, is the maintenance tunnel, is it covered, or can I just try to crawl in?
There's thick bulletproof glass that's protecting this opening.
Bulletproof glass. Well, I guess I'll see how bulletproof it is, and I'll try to I'll empty 5 of my bullets into it and see if it's
Jeez.
Bulletproof or bullet resistant? Pa, 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 pa. Oh my god.
Wait, Chen, are you okay in there?
Oh,
I'm unlocking a
there's something I need
door.
to open. There's something I need to open. Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to bring my heavier caliber in there?
Sure.
All right.
Roll me five damage checks. Just like put 5 solid rounds in this door. Or in this window. Let's see what happens.
Hold on,
Can I also walk in and like see
1,
the
2, 3.
cracks on the glass?
Yeah, because you walk in and you see that there are like a couple fractures, but for the most part, this glass is held up very well against his assault.
Well, I'm gonna shoot it twice with my rifle. Just on top of it, like I'm gonna try and hit like about where he shot with his pistols. So,
Yeah.
Reloading.
Reloading.
And I'm also then gonna reload.
Yeah, you put 2 good shots into it, and you see like more fractures form, but this heavy bulletproof glass is starting to chip away piece by piece as there's like flashes all over the room now, and like where bullets have bounced off. Like,
Hey, Serge, bring that angle grinder in here.
Oh, give me a second. I have to get some. I'm trying to break into the storage closet so I can replace my screwdrivers that got melted.
Okay.
Well, Mine, since you're here, why not, empty a few more rounds into it?
All right, but you're gonna have to give me any loose rifle ammo you find in your pockets in the future.
All right.
So just for funsies, I'm gonna auto fire it. So I have to roll this one.
Go for it. Well, actually, no. I think yeah. No matter you roll it, and then you just claim your max bonus.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh wow,
that's 4.
So isn't that like
21?
Yeah.
21? No,
No,
24. 24.
Yeah, that would
Yes,
be 24. I was about to say, how'd you get an odd number out of that?
Yep.
But yeah. So you put just a nice heavy burst into this glass, and it bursts apart, and as cold air rushes into the room from this like maintenance tunnel.
I reload.
All right.
While that's going down, can I do my security tech for the
Yes,
lasers
please.
in the technician room?
Go for it. Yeah, you tunnel a path, inch by bloody inch over the course of the basically the whole time these guys are fucking around, you're like tunneling bit by bit towards it.
Yeah, using my glow paint to like mark the path.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to now ransack all the tools in this room.
Absolutely. It doesn't take you long to counter the lock, as in fact it's kind
I
of
actually
more
have a
for
lock pick
show.
set on me.
It's a simple mechanical lock that doesn't
I
take
actually
you
have a
long to
lockpick,
jimmy. No, I know.
With a fair few points in it.
But I'm not going to require you to roll it because this is something that you don't even have to work that hard to do. You just jimmy it for a moment and it clicks open, as if it's just kind of there for show.
Okay, yeah. And I just start stuffing everything into my carry-all.
Yeah. There's plenty of new tools in there. Some of it's new, some of it you can tell that it's been used for a while.
Think of like anything fancy, like of note.
I
mean, of course I'm gonna reach for that screwdriver set to replace my old one.
In one of the cases in the far end of the room is a small compact like Arasaka issue bullet press.
I go, nice. That is definitely coming with me.
Yeah, though that is going to take you additional time to tunnel over there.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And
I
will require you to roll mechanics for this one because you try the same trick. This is the real lock this time.
Okay, yeah, I'll do lockpick.
Because fun fact, a lot of locks you can bump them open really easy.
No, master locks are a joke.
Yeah.
They still use a spring style latch system, so you can just tap the side of the hammer, they just pop right open.
Yep. You can literally hit the lock until it opens. It's so funny. Because it has
a spring system in it.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is hit it with hard enough to overcome the spring.
And you counter this lock after a good 10 or so minutes. So, Wei Chen.
One.
Or actually, no, we're going back to Helvey real quick. Because there's one more floor. Or no, you want to do the...
I'm going to try...
You want to be the guy.
CTO, and then I'll go for security. You know what? I nearly died for this, so I'll put my 6 luck into it.
Okay.
And hopefully there's something valuable here. Otherwise, well. Oh, God.
What is it, 19?
No, it's a 13.
It's a 13, you rolled a 2.
Oh, yeah, you already added already, okay.
I have 9s and 2s. There were only
Good old nines and twos. Though the funny thing is, 13 is higher than what it suggests to be the strongest like difficulty in net running. So I'm gonna say that yes, that is actually enough to crack this. Because the highest DV in net running is 12 actually.
Yeah, the DVs aren't very high because you don't have levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike everything else in this game, where you have levels and your base stat, you only have one stat here.
Yeah, and that moves in a like linear pattern. But yes, so you crack open this and you gain 3 files. One of them is the biometrics and security credentials of the CTO, whose name isn't listed. It just says CTO Hawk, and the picture that accompanies with it is literally a red-tailed hawk. Giving you the idea that this is not an actual... there was no CTO. That, or they're a secret person.
Or they're really edgy.
Or really edgy. Dude, call me by my spirit name, Crimson Hawk.
The other 2 pieces of data?
You'll have to ID them later, I guess.
You will have to ID them later, but one is labeled base technical data. So just like label it as Arasaka base technical data, and the other is 2048.
It's just labeled 2048.
Yep.
Oh, it's like the game, you know?
I was about to say, are they releasing like a Battlefield game? Because it wasn't it Battlefield 2048?
It was 2020 something.
It's 2042.
Yeah, 2042.
Yeah.
I was more thinking like the block game 2048 where you add it up.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that's where you were taking that.
I guess I will move up in the architecture then.
You are in you're at the tippy top. There's just a single control node that takes the form of a giant TV. It's and on it you see like the 3 rooms that you guys have been messing with this whole time, just kind of displayed there in windows. This is the security desk, basically.
I will run control.
Windows 2030.
Windows
No, it'd be
2030.
2020.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
5.
You have assumed direct control of these 3 defensive... Well, it's technically like 6 defenses that I'm lumping into one control node. Don't sue me. But yeah, it controls all the defenses in those 3 rooms.
As I'm
I will, I want to click over to wherever room Surge is in. Are there any security features left in that room that he hasn't activated? Any alarm systems in particular is what I'm looking for. Just like audio alarms.
Oh yeah, there's an audio... There are like speakers, so you could like pipe in audio.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook my agent up just to play like a generic alert, and then I'm gonna comm over to Surge and say, Surge, try the door again. you should be able to access the maglock from the inside. And then whenever he touches it, I'm gonna play the alarms and have a good laugh.
That's a good one.
No,
I'm
those
gonna
are
first
real
things first.
alarms.
I'm gonna say hold up. As I'm lifting a full-on bullet press out of this. I said hold up. This is going in my office. As I swipe this bullet press,
Yeah, you pack
very
it
heavy
up and
bullet press.
put it in your bag, which is now heavy as fuck.
Actually, I'm gonna take it out and put it with the PC.
Oh, there you go.
The tools come with because I need to sort through those later. But I'm assuming they just replace any tools that I have broken.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna quickly ask. I'm gonna go to the third door. Oh, wait, you said the heavy door with the.
The heavy door.
I'm gonna give it a good once over.
Once he starts fiddling with the door, I'll just burst the alarm.
Yeah, alarms start blaring like very loud in this whole area.
Do we all hear it?
In the distance, but it doesn't sound like an alarm that you triggered.
Oh
Let's
no!
go.
Oh no! Oh no!
I just go. I just flick to my IR and my other sensors going, lasers. Look left, right, looking for like lasers or.
No
Or,
lasers, no like triggers. Like this is just like a smooth concrete hallway.
I just go.
I will be laughing over the comms, and then I'll turn the alarm off.
Then
you see over the security camera. I flip the bird.
Yeah, so Sergeant Mines and Wei Chen and company burst into the room as the alarms turn off.
And you see me flipping the camera off.
I guess. Then I'll turn off the. Can I turn off all security features?
Yep.
I will do those. I probably still need to wait another round to do one more net action for Cloak, and then I'll jack out.
Don't want to virus it up. Don't want to make this.
Dunk a rabbit in here.
I don't really know what virus would be useful.
Make anytime someone else tries to get into this, it just blares over the loudspeakers like anti-air soccer propaganda or something.
Fuck with her soccer to stage.
That's a good idea. Yeah, when it comes back to me, I might make a program then.
You might as well. Like, yeah, let's do some digital graffiti. You know, like just mess up this area, but like probably make it so that like it plays show tunes whenever the CTO's inside or something. I don't know.
I mean, this is one of those things where it's like huge for a net runner. It's like getting into a black site.
I mean,
mainframe.
it's not the mainframe of the black site, but still a black site like computer. Those are fun to play with.
Also, I mean, it's just good to show off as a net runner.
Yeah. In either case, Wei Chen, Sergeant Mines, what do you do once you realize it's a false alarm?
We'll probably go back to the room.
Yeah,
with the...
I think we're gonna go back to our project.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go back to the glass, which by now you've moved all the glass out of the way so that you're able to get into this strange maintenance tunnel. And sure enough, these are a bunch of server blocks that are being cooled for some purpose.
I'll give like Wei Chen and Helvey like some kind of text saying like we got through this glass and there's tech stuff.
Wei Chen's standing right next to you.
I meant not Wei Chen. I meant Helvey and Serge. Yeah. The two that aren't solely with us.
Well, you're an army man, right? So why don't you crawl through a crossways? I'll try to pull it off if anything happens.
There's 5 foot clearance. Like you just
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to have to
Oh.
stoop over.
I don't understand really that stuff very well, and I don't want to break it for the smart lady to try and figure it out.
Well,
Oh, someone exploded.
Oh, it's Sarge.
Oh no, did he cross the beams?
I think he crossed the
oh,
beams.
here it is.
Okay, I'm.
Careful, you crossed the beams. Don't cross the beams. Oh,
Right,
you
right.
no, you didn't transport rooms.
I guess I'm going.
Come on.
Yep. I'm going to go through the crossways. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes about 30 feet, and it's kind of just server block, and then it goes into a corner, and it goes for another like 20 or so feet, and you can see the like light being cast by some sort of like cooling shaft. It opens up into like a cooling shaft.
I'm willing to go first down the tunnel, but once we're out, I'm not gonna touch anything.
Is there anything in the corner shack or?
Yeah, you look up and you see that there's this group of fans that are pushing cold air down, and they're and so you feel like cold air being like pushed past you, and some is getting sucked up into an additional like cooling shaft on like basically there's another vent that runs in parallel that's sole purpose is to freeze and cool the air so that it like siphons through.
Is there anywhere to go in the tunnel network, or is it?
Yes, if you had enough rope, you could rappel down to the maintenance shaft of a different floor.
You know what is definitely going to have rope? An oddities shop.
I thought is your I forgot his name. Your covert agent with us.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, he has a grappling hook on, right?
Yeah, like Ezekiel pulls out the grapple gun out of his. No, actually, isn't it mounted? Yeah,
I think
it's his hand. It's his
that's
palm.
right. He has a
Yeah.
grapple hand. That's right. Then yeah, he's able to just pull it
I have
out,
rope.
and he starts like going down, I guess.
Yeah. Here, just
How many
call me
feet
on
does he have?
comms. I think it's 25, maybe 30. Let me check.
Oh, that's enough for him to get like 1 or 2 floors down.
Yeah.
I have 60 feet on me.
Oh well,
I
that
stay over the comms.
works.
It's 30 yards.
Oh,
30 yards of cord.
I thought it was
Okay.
30 feet a cord.
30 meters yards.
Really?
That yeah. I in my notes I directly copy and pasted the cyberware.
yeah. They try
sections.
not to use feet in this system. It's always like meters yards when they can help it.
This one, the rope was sold by the foot.
That is so weird. So then yeah, that's enough to get actually no, I'm gonna say that's enough that you could go down 1 to 3 floors if you want through this like grapple assembly that you've Ezekiel set up. It's one person at a time, but you're able to do it.
Yeah, I'll go first, and light up the bottom with a flashlight and help the others down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is after, of course, I've ransacked the other rooms.
Yeah.
I'll be over after that.
Like, didn't we
There's a-
just unlock the huge security door we want to go through?
Yeah, but the cool corporate people found a cooler hole.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
Well, you turned off the security for those 3 side rooms. You still haven't found a way past the big angry door.
I thought that door was part of it. Okay,
Anyway,
that's fine
so
with
I'm
me.
going to go into the other 2 side rooms I haven't ransacked yet, and I'm going to ransack them. After, of course, I do a perception check on the door that I haven't checked yet. Just so I can get back with the party.
Okay. Because, I mean, I it's one of those things you just kind of do. There isn't really like a system for like small loot and shit in this game. Not really.
No,
Was there anything in the last of the rooms, like after I do my perception check? I'm looking for things like cred chips and whatnot, or heck, hard drives.
Well, the CTO's desk is picked clean. There's, besides like a few mementos, there isn't really anything in there.
Yeah, then I leave it be. In
And
the
you
other
don't
room,
have to use perception because Helvy turned the traps off.
yeah, so I'm gonna pop open that. It's just, of course, a habit because I almost lost a hand to that wire trap.
Yeah, I know that wire should have tried harder. So you open this up, and there's plenty of goodies in here because this is some kind of like maintenance lockup, and there's a handful of there's 3 heavy Arasaka pistols, security issue, and there's 2 shotguns, 2 assault rifles, and 6 submachine guns of the heavy variety.
Let me quickly write this. Let me grab a notepad and write this down real quick.
He's running. He's running off for the pad of paper. Shit. Give me the loot.
Well, no,
okay, here's the loot. Hold on, let me go get my pen and paper. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, no, I have a It's just because I was opening up my loot sheet on this PC, and for some reason my Microsoft Office has expired on this computer.
You use Office? Use Google Drive, you Philistine.
Literally better in every way.
Yeah, including the fact that you don't have to remember to save it because it auto-saves.
Yeah, call me old-fashioned. But let's see, it was...
I will, you're old-fashioned.
You are extremely old-fashioned.
Hey, look, I grew up with computers without WYSIWYG. In
did
elementary school.
Back in my day, we went to go computer lab, and that meant one thing: Oregon Trail.
Arasaka.
We used to shoot yaks for food, and the teachers fucking hated it because they thought we were shooting too much.
All right, so it was 2 shotguns.
Kids these days with your Call of Duty shoot-a-mans.
And let's see, it was same number of assault rifles.
Yep. When I was in junior high, our favorite thing was to play James Bond 4 on from a flash drive on the school's computers.
Nice.
Oh.
I actually installed StarCraft into my into the computer in high school.
Yeah. Well, the coolest thing is you were able to clone it, so you could clone StarCraft to all the computers, so you could play it at school. It was so awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, so 6 heavy SMGs. I have good memory, it's just I need to write this down so I can enter it into my spreadsheet. What quality are these? Standard?
These are all exceptional quality firearms.
Oh, then I take my Thoughtful Arms pistol and stick it in my bag, and just stick in the Arasaka pistol into my holster.
Because this is some kind of like security maintenance locker of like firearms, and it takes a little while to bypass the locks, but you're eventually able to like shove all of this in your bag. Got a bundle of guns.
Yep. I'm gonna start pouring anything I can't carry into the loot pile.
And meanwhile, Sergeant Mines, Helvy, Helvy if she chooses, Wei Chen and company one by one, do you go 1, 2, or 3 floors down? How far are we descending into madness?
So
Well, that-
like we can make stops on certain levels, like certain floors.
Yes, you could choose to get off at any point between those, where you start or the 3 floors beneath, or vice versa.
I feel like we should just continue the same way we've been going and just hit each floor at a time.
I still have to finish up net running and then I'll join them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait for backup before we continue down here, cause
Absolutely, because you guys just kind of take up position, and it's the same kind of hallway where cold air is getting blown in, and it angles off in the distance, but and you don't really hear anything on the other side. It's still quiet as the grave. And
I'm gonna drag our dead store clerk and just prop him next to the loot pile.
oh, you don't want to get corpse all over your loot pile.
I said next to it.
Oh yeah, but it's
The
still...
reason why I'm doing this is just so we can risk him later.
Can you not?
Why do you
dead
want
body
to?
to-
Why do you want to feel up an old dead body? Like what?
It's for his stuff.
Why do you need to grab his stuff?
Let the old man just be dead.
Let him be dead in
Yeah,
dignity.
no.
You don't have to fondle his stuff.
Yeah, no, I'll just leave him where he died.
There's also not an insignificant chance that you get neurotoxin on you, or our loot.
Yeah, no, I'll just ditch him where he is. I'm just gonna kick him in a corner where he won't get in the way if we have to run away.
Oh, that's respectful. Now
I mean,
he's
not
gonna
just-
get bullied by his ancestors now, asshole.
Not my problem.
What did I ever do to you?
Well, he's already dead, so he can't say that.
He died when we need him to keep breathing.
Hold on, I didn't realize I bought the most flavorless tea for my booze. I need-
That's the opposite of.
Anyway, I have a bunch of guns for you guys if you want them.
Yeah, actually, I might.
Like, these are all exceptional quality weapons.
Yeah, I think my gun is already excellent quality.
I don't use submachine guns or shotguns.
I have kind of taken up using submachine guns, so
It's a heavy SMG.
I only shoot it on that auto fire mode. I don't care.
The SMG still use a pistol skill, or whatever it is.
Well, if I put it on like the boring mode, but I leave it only on fun mode.
No, auto fire. Is it? I thought there was.
Auto
a
fire is its
Auto-
own skill.
Yeah,
Oh,
autofire.
you're right.
All uses autofire, no matter the
I was saying if you want the AR.
Yeah, I might take both.
The heavy SMG, the AR, and the shotgun.
You can keep the shotgun. That's a you thing.
I already have a modified exceptional quality shotgun.
How about we add it to like the group stash, so if we need it, I can
just-
have it.
You know,
I
I'll
don't
just
wanna-
go to my armory.
Yeah,
That's slowly building in my home.
I don't want to carry 3 guns on me. I guess I'll take it to my home if you don't want to take up armory space, but
Yeah, whatever. I have just like I'm just building an armory at this stage. Might as well just roll with it. But yeah, no, these are. Let me also update my pistol to an Eris. Let me just hit 2021 heavy pistols. Arasaka. I guess a Marson.
You call me?
No, I was looking up the name for the gun that I just found. I'm gonna call them Arasaka Marsons.
Oh.
and they're from Data Fortress 2020. Since
Oh.
a lot of this Arasaka stuff comes from that era,
Oh, that's right.
and that's the heavy pistol of the.
Yeah, Marston sounds like a good security pistol name.
Yeah, and it has like a built-in light that probably doesn't function. Oh no, it has no. Actually, no. It says it has molded grips available in either wood or rubber. So I'm guessing rubber grips for the security guys because they don't get the fancy wood grips.
Yeah, they don't get the sexy wood grips.
Shame. I'll have to change that myself. But no, I carry 3 guns on me. I have a pistol, shotgun, and an assault rifle. I'm gonna keep my standard quality assault rifle currently.
Okay. Helby, wanna throw me that cloak unless you want to do something wacky.
Yeah, I want to look up on the net like the most annoying meme pop song that's going on right now, but I want to look up a version that's like anti-Arasaka.
I'm gonna say that yeah, you through various means. I mean, I was gonna say, oh, you have no reception, but you could easily just walk up a little bit, go outside, mess with your agent, and come back in. But yeah, you come back with the most awful anti-Arasaka pop sensation on the charts right now. Noise House Data Pool gives it 5 clasped ears. Like they think it's the hot stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm going to anytime someone tries to use one of the security systems, I just want that to blast for like on loop for like an hour.
So like when okay.
So like yeah, even if not like if they like in place of an alarm, like just if they like correctly open a door, then it still plays.
Okay, so okay. Sounds good.
Do you need a check for that?
Yeah, throw me a virus.
God.
Oh no.
It'll take you another couple of minutes to try again, but I don't know. I have the feeling that they'll wait for you. So you can like throw me one more real quick. There you go. Then yeah, you plant your virus after a try, and you go to the maintenance tunnel, and you follow it back, and you find the rope, and
Oh, I need to do cloak real quick.
oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, now you do all that, and you
Add plus
show
2
up,
to that for erasing,
and
right?
you added
No.
2, or you didn't
Yep.
add 2 because you didn't res it.
No, because that would have required me to wait a whole nother thing, so I didn't want to wait. I chanced it.
And then they fight. Okay, so
Anyway,
you catch up to Sergeant Mines and Wei Chen and the Chucklefuck crew, Flash,
Yeah.
Ezekiel, Mirage, and Dino, who are
I
all
think-
just kind.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, some
Flash
of them.
and Mirage are rolling on the street.
Oh, that's
Mirage
right.
is your-
Mirage is
car,
Mirage is
yeah.
back with the car. That's right.
And we have like
She's at a fast food joint somewhere, getting like a big kibble with like crumbly fries or something.
I
Oh,
want
big
2
kibbles.
number 9s.
A number 9 large.
Just imagining her rolling up in like a Militech vehicle to like some sort of like fast food joint and doing that.
Oh, she's the kind of person that would do that because she's Wei Chen knows from her file that she's a problem child. She doesn't. That's the thing with Dino and Mirage is they seem to have given Wei Chen all the like problem children in the Militech family.
Uh-huh. Oh well.
But it works for our needs.
Yeah. At least they don't ask too many questions or leak stuff they're not supposed to. Yeah.
That's true.
In any case, I'm actually now that I've finished ransacking those two areas, I'm just gonna including
I'm
that
following
fancy
these
painting.
bastards now. You wait up there, mechanic man.
Yeah. I'm gonna join them.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Stop playing with dead bodies.
Once you're done filling up old man stuff. Anyway, so you guys tactically leap down the hallway, and it's another one of those dealios. Only the security glass on this floor has been bypassed. There's a circular hole cut into the middle of it that a person could climb through.
Ew, gross. They did it with eloquence.
Yeah. What happened to using your guns is no problem.
What happened to predictability?
Don't worry, guys. The other floors still have the bulletproof glass. You'll get to shoot glass later. I know I took away something very dear to you, but you'll
Near
get
and dear
over
to
it.
our hearts, crucial to our characters.
I don't like that.
All right, yeah. That means it's highly unlikely someone's still here, right? That'd be horrible happenstance. We aren't in the movie or anything.
We'll see. You can go in the room and find out.
Fine, Ezekiel, let's go.
And Flash the Man, as he just kind of leaps through, and he's like,
I think Flash is. I think Flash is in the car too. I think I left Flash in the car because I knew he'd be a problem.
Did you leave him in the car?
I think I did. I think I left him with the other problem
You denied
child.
Flash the Man his power?
Yeah, I think Flash and Mirage are in the car.
Yeah.
God
Because
damn it.
I definitely think that Flash would like that group more than this group. But yeah.
Oh god, that's I just realized you left a Continental Brands goon and a Militech goon fucking around in the same car.
I hope they don't like kill each other and instead like go on like antics through the street. I'd much rather that. I think that'd be much. Because that'd be a funny sitcom.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right.
Then yeah, I guess Flash the Man doesn't do his annex, and Ezekiel just kind of, with a straight face, steps through, and he's kind of holding out his hand, and he looks around and he goes, this looks like another maintenance closet, but this place has been ransacked already.
Yeah, it's always.
We can rope down again.
Is there like a door that leads to that maintenance area?
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of another lobby, but not really. It's there are less chairs and stools in this lobby, and it's more just like different branching paths. And there's a large like orange wrench emblazoned across the floor in like with artistic letters that point off towards the different hallways.
Is that like graffiti?
No, that looks like it's the official like Arasaka like engramming that tells people where to go.
I guess this is the maintenance floor.
All right, I guess we should go down another floor.
I mean, I'd like to hit the maintenance floor, but that'll be later.
Yeah. I mean, if we're smart about this, we could probably like have this be some kind of emergency facility for us as well if we get in trouble. I mean, it's a bunker that we can seal ourselves in.
Well, the surrounding area is a little bit sus, but no.
It's fine. Let's continue to the next floor.
Mhm.
We can deal with that later.
Yeah.
All right, you guys climb down and you go through the little the server area, and lo and behold, bulletproof glass that hasn't been tampered with.
Oh. Okay. Does anyone else want to have a crack at it first before I just go at it?
Shotgun?
You're welcome to.
Yeah, sure.
And you can just roll damage. It's stationary and cannot.
It's cover basically. We're just damaging cover.
Basically, the game assumes that you're able to hit an inanimate object without trying too hard. Then
I critted the glass.
Yeah, you cause a large fracture, which reduces the armor value of the glass with your critical, as there's like large cracks and such. Like another good blow should do it.
I just say that was an AP slug. You guys can do the rest.
I'll step aside to let Wei Chen.
All right. Let's see. Roll. 3. Just do it.
Yeah, you put a bullet into the glass and it shatters.
Yep.
All right, I'll take point on this, and I'm gonna pull out the submachine gun.
Oh yeah, your brand new Arasaka heavy SMG.
Actually, this is my old one. I don't have ammo for my brand new one yet. I don't have the correct ammo type for it, so I'm using the old one.
Oh,
still.
because yours is a light, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
It's,
actually,
takes
no. I
medium
thought.
pistol bullets.
it's the
Oh.
Heavy
same
pistol
damage.
ammo, I think.
Yeah, I think.
It uses medium pistol, I think, because you gave me
SM
medium pistol.
SMGs are medium. Heavy SMG
I-
are
y-
heavy
y-
pistol.
Yeah.
You gave me a normal SMG, Helvy.
What kind of pistol do you have?
I don't have a pistol. I only had a rifle
Oh.
beforehand.
I can see the problem now.
So I'm going in.
I can give you a clip.
I don't need a clip. I got this.
Okay.
It's the same. It's literally the same damage. It's just the +1. I don't need it.
Very
15
heavy.
bullets.
No, very heavy. The heavy SMG is 3d6. Regular SMG is 2d6.
All right. I think you guys aren't remembering. I only auto fire with this, and auto fire only does 2d6 damage. There's no difference.
That's true. I think they both have the same mod, don't they?
Yeah.
Both have the same auto fire modification, so
it's
that it
all
really
the
doesn't
same.
matter.
Yeah, that's kind of my one design complaint about the SMGs is like, unless you're like using them in auto fire, like the heavy's better. If you're auto fire junkie, then yeah, get a light, or get the regular SMG, because you only need a Uzi to lay down those fat beats.
I mean, have you ever heard of that? I mean, if you're hitting the same spot over and over again, it doesn't really matter what caliber bullet you shoot them with.
Yeah.
No, because if you're a tank, it matters a lot. Because you go bam, bam, bam like a jackhammer and explode the fortification with your fiery strength.
I was about to say, if we're talking about an SMG that fires 9mm versus one that fires 45, definitely it would suck more to get hit by consecutive 45 rounds than it would.
Well, I'm thinking of like the AM-180 submachine gun that was used by the police. It's a 22 SMG that was used.
A 22
Yeah.
rimfire pistol was why? Or
Like SMG.
What
It
was it cheap
It
to
has a
produce or
recoil.
something? Oh,
it
recoil.
has
It had
it
recoil,
has
so it was literally just hitting the same spot, like
right,
30
because it was
times.
like yeah.
and
it was
and
literally a
and
swarm of angry bees in the palm of your hands.
It had like a stupid high fire rate too. It was like.
Yeah, no, there was actually a car chase that got ended by it, and the cops fired like over 100 rounds.
It's probably because it was too effective. It looked bad to have cops spraying bullets all over the area.
Yeah, it was incredibly dangerous to bystanders.
Especially in the middle of a car chase.
Yeah, if there's some madman spraying 22 rimfire down the street, like he's gonna hit everyone.
If we ever play Call of Cthulhu, I want to play a cop that uses that.
That'd be pretty fun.
Oh, Cthulhu.
Yeah, no, I call it a swarm of. I've heard it called a swarm of angry bees in your hands.
But in any case, you've passed the barrier.
Yeah. So I'll put my I'll turn my flashlight on. What do I see?
There's a big light bulb emblazoned on the floor, and there's several different hallways that go off in different directions that have like guides that send you down the path, and they're for workers to find out where they're going.
I think light bulb means research division, like ideas, smart people.
I will say that's a pretty safe guess, in my opinion.
So I think maybe we should make our way through this floor.
Yeah, I'd like to hit all the floors. It's just that this one takes priority.
We're gonna be in here for a while.
Oh yeah. It'll be fun though, because then we're gonna get out with some cool badass stuff, maybe, or a bunch of Arasaka merch. Either way.
We still have Arasaka t-shirts.
Yeah, imagine how much those will sell for nothing.
Hopefully, Trauma Team can reach these, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Either way, let's poke around here.
where do you go? There are all sorts of different hallways. There's 4 of them, in fact, as well as like a check-in desk that, again, someone's like ripped out all of the guts of the computer there.
Do they have like a room number thing?
Yes.
Like you see in the office buildings where it says this room is this.
Well,
like
they're
a marquee. A marquee.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is.
there are marquees all over the place in Japanese. Yeah, but they do have numbers as well.
Go from
I
highest to
forgot.
lowest.
I look at it and go, oh yeah, I can't read Japanese.
I know what I'm gonna do when we get out of here. Take Japanese classes.
Or
People
You can
like
take
you, a
the-
Arasaka spy.
you can get a chipset and a Japanese language chip.
Oh, you'll look doubly suspicious.
Well, he is getting a neural link
I
after I
would
finish.
think about it, but if I got a Japanese language chip without getting some therapy, I would dip into cyberpsychosis.
I'll probably do it. I was gonna get some Neuralware anyways, so.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, we should probably start with the lowest numbers and work high.
Okay, let's start with room 101, or this floor 01.
Okay, you start going off in the leftmost corridor, and well, actually, no, it would be the rightmost corridor, and you they flip the sides, and you are going down, and there's a marquee that has a bunch of writing, and it says 1. And it's in front of a double door that has a biohazard symbol on it.
All right, smog max on, people.
I look at you with my smog mask.
I was telling them. I know you. I know your setup.
I will put mine on.
Yeah. I'm going to pop open, I guess, perception, then open the door, since I have pretty good health at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Perception, looking for any security systems, electrified door handles, any kind of tomfoolery with this door.
Yeah, there's an alarm wire, but you also notice it's not live.
I'll say I see an alarm wire, but it's dead.
This is just, I got a bad feeling about all this.
I didn't have any access to the security systems on other floors, did I?
No, different architectures.
Yeah, I'll say
This
this was.
worries me as someone else might have hit this entire black site first.
I'm gonna use an action to change my combat awareness points to initiative reaction.
Okay.
It just gives me bonus to initiative.
I figured that sounded like I wanna not be last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that sounded to me.
You need to stack that with Manticore.
I'm going to open and pry and insert a wedge to keep the door open. Just
Pretty
slowly creak open
easy.
the door.
You have some rubber door stops that you've fashioned, and yeah, you just wedge it. You wedge that shit real good. And this is a some kind of surgery, as there's a an operating table in front of you, as well as several lock boxes and on shelves in the wall, and there's also Ripperdocs tools just kind of strewn around disorderly. But something that Surge notices that this is only cheap shit. All the real tools are gone.
I will flat out say that this is all cheap shit tools. Like, these are worth nothing.
Like 5-10 eddies here or there, but nothing worth writing home about.
Not even worth the effort of bringing up.
Yeah.
Someone's been here. Well, of course.
I'm gonna
someone's
check the
been here.
lock boxes. Are they locked still?
Most of them are. However, you crack one open, and inside is just a handful of there's two deep frozen chunks of salmon that are half buried in ice.
Is this real food?
It's probably freezer burnt to hell.
Yeah, it's extremely freezer burnt, but it is real.
I mean, it's not harmful if you eat it. It just won't be as good.
Yeah,
That is still somewhat worth taking. Because real food is worth eddies.
That's true, actually. Even with freezer burned, you could probably slide that to a fixer.
Or we could have another meal like we did last time after our last big job.
Yep. I don't know that we could have a cookout with actual food. That sounds like a plan to me. As I swipe it.
Huh.
All right, so I don't think we're gonna take all the time to pop all of these open, but
It's safe to assume that these are various biological substances.
Organs? Do we want to deal with organs?
the organs are dated. I tried to get into the organ business back in the day, but it's not really worth it.
Plus, these are freezer burned organs.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're cooking, you don't want your organs to be second rate. You have to get the farm fresh organs.
Oh no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Otherwise, it
heart meat
just doesn't have the
taste same
flavor.
without.
Yeah.
Yeah, heart meat just doesn't taste the same. It gets all kind of tough,
Really
and
chewy.
brain just kind of gets crunchy.
Sounds like a man.
You know that shouldn't sound appetizing, but it kind of does.
Sounds like someone's
And
got
yes, I do know what that
experience.
tastes like.
I was about to say,
sheep.
yeah, sheep's brain is a Chilean meal.
It's just a thing throughout South America. Just
Yeah.
Appetizer.
Organs are just more frequently cooked and eaten there.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you have all these sheep that you're culling all the time, and you want to use the whole thing, so kind of happens. That's why haggis exists. Fuck you.
Sadly, I don't have bagpipes on me.
Yes, Sergeant Mines?
I'm gonna move and like look in the window of the next door.
You look in the window, and this is a locker room that has a bunch of biohazard suits, like lining it. Big old rubber suits and scientist's garb and all that stuff.
Do those rubber suits look like they might be like radiation resistant as well?
Some of them do fit that bill, yes.
Oh, Serge, we might want to get in here. These look valuable.
Alright. I'm gonna go to this door after I swipe the salmon, and probably gonna have to pawn it off later.
Because some of them are like lighter environment suits, but the real winners is there's a pair of like actual like radiation suits.
Yeah.
Those
I
are worth
think-
eddies.
Yeah, I definitely know I saw a catalog for them once like 10 years ago, and they were like almost 1,000 eddies. So now we can maybe get a little bit more for them.
Though it is
Yeah,
worth
let's get
noting
some-
that these have giant Arasaka emblems on them, and
Oh, yeah.
there's like a bunch of like the symbols.
Iconography.
Well, you can say it because you're sober, and it's all over the arms and the chest and the helmet.
Nothing a little spray paint can't fix.
Yeah.
Even then, the Arasaka might make them more valuable.
Collector's pieces.
And a perception on the door. Doing that same check for, the alarm wires and all that stuff.
I'm gonna assist in this check actually.
I think you just also throw a roll.
Yes, I was just fixing my rolls. I had the +1 still, so he gets a +1 to his roll.
Hell yeah. Then yeah, I believe that gives you a 21.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, jog my memory. This was to do what again?
We're checking for traps.
Ah, yes. Checking for traps. You're both checking the door. Mine has the windows, and then Surge, of course, is probing the door itself. You detect that there's another dead alarm wire. However, this door has an active mag lock. That
Dead alarm wire.
Dead alarm wire, and through the top and bottom, you can tell in the like looking through the door that essentially this has deadbolts that mag lock, and they're engaged.
Engaged deadbolts.
Yeah.
Maglock deadbolts. I'm gonna do a.
What is this door made of?
It is made out of aluminium.
Is it hollow? Can I knock on it?
This is
Sadly,
actually completely. I don't know what gobbledygook you just said, but this aluminium door is solid.
Oh, that makes it a lot harder to blow through.
Well,
We're gonna
angle
you're gonna-
grinders don't work well in that material.
Yeah.
But that gives me an idea. What about the bolts themselves? So I'm going to do a electronic/security tech to bypass the bolts. Essentially, either by chopping them, like the dead bolts instead of the door.
That's true. You could do that. Is you could fit the blade through the door and try and do the bolts themselves. Because those are steel.
Yeah. Aluminium/aluminum is it gums up angle grinders.
Why? Because it jellifies, or
It's so soft it gets stuck in the.
Ah.
It also will cause the blades to explode.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't trying to make something you couldn't angle grind, but that's interesting to know.
Yeah, no, have you ever heard of the no, there's actually a bike lock I know of that uses that as a material. But yeah, no.
That's smart.
For that very reason of getting around, preventing thieves from angle grinding through your to your bike.
Right, because it'll gum up their blade. So yeah, you get your angle grinder in there and you start grinding down, and some of the material kind of gets caught at first, but you're able to only get the steel as you go down and down, and you've disengaged these locks forcibly and can push it open.
Yeah. I know the aluminum thing by experience.
I have also seen the aluminum thing. It's scary.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, now I'm gonna push open the door now and say the alarm wire's been dead though. As we pocket the radiation suits. How many rad suits?
2.
A pair of
Got
soccer
it.
rad suits. This may be very useful in the future if we have to go into the hot zone.
There's also a hamper that's full of Saka branded scientist coats.
Oh. I'll
and
take a.
there's a bunch of them.
Can I shove like 8 10 in a backpack?
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah, because these ones are like wadded up, but if you like look around, you can easily find some that are like neatly packed, so you could just stack them in there.
Yeah. I'll
You know,
take
because that's like the
11.
scientist's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
The 2 rad suits.
I'll take 11 of them. 10 for bribes to the R&D department in my company.
That's true. They'd probably get a kick out of that. Like on April Fools, like their boss comes in and everyone's in Saka lab coats, and he's like, what company am I at?
Yeah. I feel like that'll be good bribery to help my Lay's potato chip project. And I'll keep one for myself as a memento.
Hey, Father Jay. And yes, that would be pretty funny. Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot to turn on my accolade shit. Steven, don't encourage him.
All right. Does anyone else want any of these lab coats?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I don't really use lab coats.
I think they're funny.
Oh, yeah,
If we have a mad tag.
Is he
then
gonna
I
say
want it.
cocaine?
Is it gonna be meth?
I bet it's meth. Oh, ketamine. Oh, we both lose.
Who does meth and watches Twitch?
People
Probably a lot of people.
that do meth. Like,
I
what
feel
are you gonna do if you're tweaking on meth all night? Like, eventually you have to. Like, I bet that's a
Eventually run out of
thing.
coloring books.
That has to
Tell
be
you
a
what,
thing. There have to be
Like,
people
maybe
that tweak
watch it
out.
for 5. Yeah, but you'd watch it for like 5 minutes and then have to get up and go do something and then come back. You couldn't watch it for more than like a couple minutes at a time.
Well, if you
Well,
have
the
2
thing is-
screens, you could have it like on one screen and then just like play a game and like have your. Like some people do that. You don't know.
Or he could have it on a phone as he's like sprinting.
That too. You could be listening to Twitch while you sprint down the street, scratching at your neck.
No, for some reason, that stuff and like coloring books are very commonly packaged together.
Oh yeah. All right. Before we get banned, let's continue.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about meth heads on Twitch more?
Well, yeah, but the stories will end up getting us banned.
That's true. Okay, so about that room you're ransacking, Wei Chen, Sergeant Mines, or well, I mean, Sergeant Mines is looking for uniforms. What do Helvey and Wei Chen, like? Give me an idea of like what are you guys doing? Are you just following them or?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, if I walk in the room and there's not a whole lot in there and he's just grabbing suits, I'll go to the next room.
Yeah.
I'm not, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't have much skill for opening locks or net running, so
Yeah. I mean,
so if there's any system, I can't really do anything about it. I have to wait for my teammates.
I mean, you can negotiate really nicely with it.
Yeah, just look
I
in
can
the
bribe
eyes
them.
and ask
Yeah.
it not to engage.
next door locked.
Face down the locks.
This door is not locked. You push it open and you notice that it has an alarm wire, but no alarm goes off. This is another dead wire.
I don't like that.
Yeah, what's in the room?
This is some kind of madman's workshop, it looks like, as this has a desk with shelves upon shelves. Some of these shelves have wheels, some don't. There's like half of a car engine, like half built in the corner. There's what appears to be like the bottom half of a suit of a full Borg armor, but it's clearly like not put together right. It's got pieces like blown out of it, and it looks incomplete. Like, this is probably the chief scientist or technician's office.
Are there any computers in this room?
Technically, there you recognize the rig for a computer on wheels, but all of the guts have been taken out.
I'll look around, see if I can find any data chips, because I'm interested to see if I can find another full Borg blueprint. Because I found one of those before, so that's my first thought is when I see all this stuff is there may be, in this workshop, the designs for another full Borg may be here. Because I made a lot of money off of it. Oh, actually, I haven't made a lot of money off of that.
You're going to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still got like a month and a half away from selling that.
Yeah, you're already talking to like you've retired in the Caribbean. Jesus. Is that a Dorito emoji? Oh, that's Twitch Global. Gut rip and tear. So roll me a actually I'll roll.
I hope there's no ripping and tearing in the full Borg room.
So unfortunately you do not find the schematics for a full Borg. But you are rooting through these drawers and they look like they've been picked clean, but you look under an empty like manila folder, and you find a data shard, and in this data shard is a file for for what looks to be an antipsychotic. Like a medical compound. None of you are meditechs, so you can't really parse why it works or really what's in it, because it's a lot of gobbledygook, like trisulfamine dopadate or whatever the fuck it is. Like there's a lot of that in this list, so you're not quite sure what it is, but you do know that if it's really an antipsychotic, then it's probably some of the juice that they used to pump the Arasaka armor goons with.
I think some people might want this.
Yeah,
That is Eddie's.
I have a pocket just for things to sell to Militech.
I mean, Continental Brands would probably want it too.
Continental Brands have full Borgs.
I mean, how else are you gonna harvest lots of trees at once? Like, think about it.
Where do you think
They
Green
do
Thumb
have
came from?
They do have agricultural full works.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. Where do you think Green Thumb came from? Yeah.
I
and
will
also-
start a new pocket, a pocket where things that can go that can have a bidding war between Militech and Continental Brands.
Assuming they don't send corporate hit squads after you to steal the data for themselves.
Yeah, Continental Brands will definitely not send any corporate hit squads after you. Definitely not.
Yeah, especially not after they learn you sold it to one of their competitors. They'd never take that kind of grudge.
No. Definitely not one of your teammates.
Corpos just seems like a bad idea.
Your teammates definitely won't tattle on you either.
Yeah, because at
Definitely.
first people are like, oh, let's have a bunch of corpos in the group because we'll have a bunch of teammates and we'll just gun everyone down. And then the politics come up.
The politics are my favorite part.
Well, if we're gonna make me choose, it'll probably just go in my Militech pocket, then.
Corp Squad it is. Got it. Spoiler
And then there
alert,
was
it was
the-
Corp Squad either way.
I said you could also sell it to a freelancer.
I mean, I'm gonna probably sell all of it to the night market, so it's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I guess we go to the next room.
Yep.
All of us should be together now, I think.
Can I
Yeah?
before we leave, can I like tip something over, but not in like an angry way, just like a calm way. Just tip it over.
Yeah,
so things
you-
look a bit more askew.
Absolutely. There's like there was a computer that was like on wheels. You could just like gently tip it onto its side, like on the floor.
Yeah, I'm trying not to make a lot of noise, but I'm trying to make it look like people have been here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm following the group.
Yeah, no, it's not even worth. I was saying the full Borg stuff is interesting, but it's gonna be too heavy for us to haul out of here.
And it would take a lot of time to get working. Even then, I don't
but
even
that project
think it
has
would
its-
work because it would require. Like, I have no
It
idea how
requires the
full
entire
Borg works.
upper half of it.
That's what I thought.
the
Is
way
it
you
would
described
have to have a central nervous system unit that like connected
We'd ha-
the whole thing.
We'd also need a person.
I mean, well, there's enough
Biopod.
hobos on the street. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
like,
say the
congratulations,
technical term
you're a pilot now.
The technical term is biopod processor.
That's a really complicated way to say homeless guy.
Yeah. Or head cheese, if you ever heard of that stuff.
I have not actually, but moving us straight along because we are coming towards our climax. You get to the last door in this hallway, and once again, you can just kind of tell that the wire's been cut, and the alarm wire. But the windows are like painted over with like black paint from the inside.
How much do we want to bet there's a full Borg?
The door.
Is there a
No.
window? Can
No,
I peek through the window?
He said the window's painted over.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going to
I'm gonna pull my gun and aim at the door.
I'm not gonna be anxious. I already have it out though, so I'm just gonna be ready.
I mean, I've had my shotgun out this entire time, so I'm gonna just grab the door handle and see if it opens.
It's one of those like push pull doors. It has like you're able to just kind of push it open, and you see that this is some kind of like central resource storage room, and inside is like a bonfire that's like being stoked, and there's a what appears to be a fox exotic just kind of sitting there cooking something over the fire, and it looks at you and it like starts to reach for a gun, but it sees that all of you already have your guns out, so it's like basically just stays where it is.
Put your hands up.
What the hell? Is this some kind of furry cult?
Yeah, it's a furry. I'll cuff it. Cover me, and I'll move up to cuff it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this is
You
This is
detain
an
the
exotic.
exotic. Yeah.
all right. Okay, let's wait, Chen. You start asking questions. I'm gonna
Well,
keep the
I
fire
can
going.
I can ask it questions.
No,
I,
we don't normally let you ask questions until it's refused because we know what you will do.
What
Oh,
are you?
just-
What are you here doing for?
Wei Chin doesn't automatically go to violate Twitch terms of service and
Hey,
interrogation.
okay.
Well, we can both ask questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll hold him. Wei Chen can ask the questions. And Ezekiel can look scary.
What are you doing here? Like, what? I think Wei Chen is really surprised by the theory.
It starts like grunting and shouting in Japanese.
Oh no.
Street slang, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
No response. It keeps going on and on.
Do any of it? Is this room dark or is it like fully lit up?
It's lit up by the bonfire.
How big is the room?
Is there a light switch? Can I just flick the light switch?
The lights are on, but it's also illuminated by a bonfire.
Okay, I think we were just worried about something like jumping out of the darkness at us.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can see around you. Like you'd have to like check every aisle by hand, but you can definitely you've got all between all of you. You have all your angles covered.
Yeah.
I'll start clearing the aisles then.
I was picturing some kind of like Dark Souls like save room where it's like dark in the corners.
At first I was, but then I factored in the amount of like guys kicking in the door, going, on the ground, and then there's all the
Yeah.
flashlights everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't think we get anything out of it. We'll just leave it with the group.
Well, I it knows something.
Well, we don't speak Japanese, so
I might know someone who speaks Japanese, but we'll have to bring him back to my place. Not my place, but like my place of business.
yeah. So I guess it's another.
Does
it's
anyone
another
else have a
hostage in our?
Does anyone else have a second pair of handcuffs so we can just stick this thing somewhere?
No.
First things first, I'm actually going to reach over and disarm this exotic.
It scrounged one of those heavy security handguns, the Marson?
Yeah, the Marson.
Yeah, it has this one looks like it's been places, like it's got scuffs and such, like the finish is messed up on this pistol. Like it's had it for a while.
Nice gun. Put it through its paces.
Seems like they've been here for a while. It seems.
Yeah.
So does
Signs
someone
are that.
Because it looks
So-
scrawny.
sorry.
It's No, it's okay. I'll let you go right after I'm done explaining. It looks scrawny. No, it's all good. And it's wearing like scientist garb, but you can see that it doesn't seem to mind like wearing it for a while. Like it doesn't smell, but you can see it's got like scuffs and dirt all over the clothes.
I guess. Ex-researcher.
Someone want to pat this thing down for me, like make sure it's clear. So.
It's got a extra magazine of heavy pistol ammunition, but that's about it.
Can I?
Someone who's smart would be able to still use this against us. Is what I say.
Can I like pull up on my agent and like just have it read off the word scientist in Japanese and then like point at the fox thing or the animal thing?
When you do that, it shakes its head.
That's good, because I was afraid with the biological room that we were all about to turn into foxes or whatever.
What
No,
the?
thankfully, Arasaka hasn't developed the furry plague yet.
Yeah, it's definitely a Biotechnica thing though.
The furry ray.
I'm stealing ideas for my campaign now.
Oh no,
I'm
it's
currently...
the furry toxin.
That's from like Space Station 13.
Yeah.
We see a clown. We see a clown just go into the room.
There's nothing else in this room?
I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. It's a storage room. It's got bits and bobs. It's got rations. There's a bunch of stuff in here. And it also looks like it's been lived in, because there's like a little cot that it has set up, and like a lot of the areas where they're like rations and stores, like it looks like it's been dwindled a little bit, but it still has plenty to go on.
I'm just gonna say where do we put the? I'm gonna see if any of the, if there's any of the like good tools and stuff.
Well, if you have a second handcuff or even a third, we can literally like hog tie by handcuffing to the handcuff chain and then to the ankles.
I don't know. I don't think this thing is going anywhere.
It's simple. Like we could. No, this is what we do. Is I unlock one cuff, go to like like the pole that by the stairs. If there's any stairs that have like one of those rails to go up there.
Banister rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, the banister rails. I'm just gonna cuff it to the banister. Cuff both hands and the chain going around the banister rail.
There you go. Yeah, you secure the exotic.
And I'll point at it, and then I'll point at the ground, like, stay here. Stay here.
All right.
Hopefully it gets what I'm trying to say. We have a fox person as a captive now. All right.
An exotic researcher.
This is a dead end, or is there any more room to go down?
I mean, there are more rooms, yeah, but I was gonna have this as the because there's more hallways, but this is the cliffhanger.
There's a lot.
As there's way more to this facility. Like if you really want to go through it room by room, we can, but we'll be here a while.
Yeah, I feel like we should maybe finish like this in the next floor and then back out for now.
Yeah.
But what I can say is that IP, I'm gonna give you 30. Cause we did hit kind of something very interesting, because you're starting to piece together what's going on.
Oh, looks like this place. My first guess would be that this place was raided.
Possibly.
Is it rated, or the people here go insane in some way? And then.
Well, I mean, the fact that there was a neat hole cut into one of the floor, like the windows in the maintenance area, suggests that a corporate agent of some sort made its way through here.
Or something with claws that can cut through glass, and then also. I don't
be the case with our fox friend here.
Yeah, I don't like that person. They give me the heebie-jeebies, man. I don't like exotics.
What's wrong with exotics? You hating on exotics? What's the deal there?
Humans aren't supposed to be furry. It's not right.
In any case,
You're going to a
find out next week.
special level of hell. Yeah. So, Plugalicious Superstitious. What do you got, Mr. Mines?
I didn't successfully because of a very weird cough that happened last Monday, but I'm gonna try to do something weird and play some American Truck Simulator, but like have the American Truck Simulator be very small in the corner, and then just have the camera on me driving, so I can pass it as a just chatting stream.
Why do you want?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think that's funny, so I'm gonna do it.
Huh.
That's kind of the theme of my channel. I think it's funny, so I'm gonna do it.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, there's weirder shit on Twitch. Like, there's way weirder shit on Twitch. So, I mean, you got anything there, Sergio?
Yeah. On Tuesdays, I'm also on this channel as part of Wicked Sales. I play as Bosun Maxile.
Yeah.
The almighty skeleton crafter of our evil lair.
Indeed.
And also pilot of a giant crab mech.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Once Zwang Z came upon a skull in a ditch by the... What the fuck is this? Where'd you get this copy pasta? Is this a Chinese fairy tale?
Yeah, this looks like Chinese folklore.
What a pity, how awful a fate must befallen him. The night the skull appeared in his dreams spoke, "Why do you disturb me from the afterlife with these laments?" What the... Okay, I'm punching the button to get out of here. Hold on. Let's find somewhere to raid.
Okay, Steven, that copy pasta was from Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh. You should have posted the Wake the Fuck Up Samurai one. We're going to be raiding the Raven Armed, and yes, it is true, on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. PST, which I believe is like 2 o'clock Eastern. They are pirates, and they attack the overworld, and there's a lot coming back to haunt them next session. And also, you might have been wondering what the... Damn it, Steven. You also might have been wondering what that Brabbledar crap is all about. That's for Wicked Sales. Ever so slowly, Brabbledar is raising a war chest of otherworldly accolades, which he will use to one day rule the Overlord land. Oh, Overworld. That's the human world.
We must conquer Brabbledar before he can conquer us.
Indeed. But yes, we're raiding out. Have a good night. We're going to see a real pirate.
You know what? I'm gonna make my own life harder.